Hey!
Hey, Revolution! It's Sean
This is Tyler
from Citizen. We're kicking it down in Riverside, California. Love Juice Studios. We're recording our first EP. It's been really fun. Luke's tracking vocals right now, or else you would be here, obviously. But it's sounding really great. We are just singing about Jesus over and over again for days. Tyler, why don't you tell us about the recording process so far?
Our engineer, Jesse, is like a super rad guy. When we first met him, he's like, oh, like super whatever type of guy, like wasn't really open. And so once we met him, we were kind of like, oh, this isn't going to be that great. But after a while, I started like opening up. We were just hanging out. Sean and Justin spent about 8 hours with him the first night, just hanging out, talking. I was able to start recording this morning, and after I was done with 2 songs, Luke started tracking Higher, and he kept singing Jesus, but he was singing like flat, and
he
so
rarely does that.
Yeah.
He usually always sings on pitch, but for some reason the Lord had other plans.
And so we had to like keep going over this part where it said Jesus, and Jesse is just like getting super frustrated, and he's like, if I have to hear the name Jesus one more time, I'm gonna freak out, because he's like, he has a band, they're like death metal type guys, and he did like philosophy in college, and like he wasn't really into it, and so he's just hearing like the gospel over and over through our songs. It's so amazing. You see he's already like changing his heart, like we just constantly saying love, like love, and it's really like affecting him, and hopefully it's going to change his life when we leave, that he'll remember us, and so it's been an amazing experience so far.
Yeah, it's sweet. Like there's all kinds of other bands. There's this other Christian band here that's like metal, and it's cool. They're like Christians, and so we've got to like share a bit with them and talk to them about like what they're doing and what we're doing with our music, and how we want to like reach the world. And we were talking to Donna, the studio owner, about how we want to like really preach and really like lift Jesus higher, like the song. And she was just telling us, yeah, my husband like my husband got saved a couple years ago, and we go to this church now, and he's written a book, and like she was like telling Justin and I her story about how like God totally came and like saved her marriage. And then it's crazy, like in the middle of this like dirty rock and roll like dirtball studio, you'll see pictures, I'm sure, but it's like nasty, but like with all the like the worldly stuff that goes on, like the drugs and like the pride and the alcohol, like through all of that, God's really like come and like met this family and given them like the ability to reach out to people and like have people stay in their home and like just see their lives change. It's really cool getting to hear stories about like all these bands that come in and like how God is just doing stuff and everything. But yeah, it's really cool. The sun's going down.
Yeah, it's
and
getting dark.
I need to track some backup vocals. So we're gonna go, but have an amazing night. Worship really hard. Luke P was probably really good. He's my roommate, so I know. I hear him all night long practicing. So bless you guys. We love you, and we'll see you hopefully, I don't know, at Cell Group. But
all right.
Love you. Bye.